Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Inscryption, and we have to choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. So, what's so cool about this is that this reminds me a little bit of playing like Yu-Gi-Oh games on my Game Boy, right? When you have to choose the starter deck, but it's so interesting that we're choosing a starter deck like now. It just shows that this game feels like it's opening up even more than what it was before. And I'm very excited. Obviously just nerves as well, but like it's so cool what they've done with this game. The kind of meta nature of it. The idea of like either we're trapped in a game, or like the other idea I had was maybe that we are like playing the game. You know, maybe we're the person playing the game in the real time feel of it, I guess. Like the guy who opened the cards, who knows? But it is cool the way they're like making that a whole different experience now. The game has opened up so much. I love the visuals here, the Game Boy aspect of it as well. The music's so cool. But we have to choose a deck here. So there's... Your ambition is to replace Magnificus and become the Scribe of Magics. Then there's... Your ambition is to replace PO3 and become the Scribe of Technology. Being like a magical wizard would be really cool. Your ambition is to replace Leshy and become the Scribe of Beasts. Does this mean like... We'll have all the beast cards that we had before, like Orlay and Grizz. I think we want to try different cards, right? So, Frontrunner is like probably being a Scribe of Magics. I don't know. Would the technology cards be cool too, though? I don't know. Replace Grimoire and become the Scribe of the Dead. That's also pretty sick. They're like, I don't think there's probably like a bad like idea here. The only one I probably won't pick is Leshy, not because I don't want to pick Leshy, but more just because I feel like if it is the same beast cards, is that what we're getting here, right? Since he controls the beast cards, would it be just the same card? No, that might be a good idea to have the cards that we know so well already, but then again, I think it might be fun to learn new cards. I'm not sure. Should we just go with our gut? And being like a cool magical wizard might be cool. But then again, the dead is also really cool too. Like being the Scribe of the Dead. How do we decide? You know? Replace PO3 and become the Scribe of Technology. Like there's not one here that sounds bad, right? Even Leshy would be cool, but it's one of those things where I feel like, again, if we are using the beast cards, maybe we want to do something different. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. The cards are out to your collection. The reason I'm choosing this is because genuinely, I love zombie cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So maybe we can do something with this. Who knows? Who knows? What do we do now? While this was my gut, I really feel like zombie cards would be really cool. If that's what we're gonna get here. The rumbling of the... What? Wait, no. Wait, hold on a second here. I screamed what? Because again, this gameplay... Like, look, it's like a freaking... It's like a Game Boy map. It's like an RPG map. That's so cool. Wait, did they actually say something?
Cards were out to your collection. Who knows?
Was there voice acting?
While this was my gut, I really feel like zombie cards would be really cool. If that's what we're gonna get here. The rumbling of the... What?
I think there was. Guys, the music here is fantastic. This is like a pure RPG. Is it then we choose where we go? Because then up here will be probably Leshy then, right? And I guess what... I don't know what... This would be like the Scribe of the Dead part. This would be PO3. Oh, hello. We have characters now we can talk to on the map?
Oof, I was just about to call it quits out here. But now that there's a challenger in our midst, it's back to work for me. I should be able to get this page fixed in... Full disclosure, it'll take me exactly as long as it takes you to defeat one of the scribes. Oh my god, it's like, it's an RPG. It's an RPG. So, come back later.
So that is pure RPG heaven, by the way. To do one thing and then something else changes on the map, you know?
It's hard to get back into the swing of things after a long break. Gotta gather that momentum. Look, you seem to be a fine enough player, so I'll fill you in a bit. These scribes are crazy out here. Always at each other's necks. Desperate struggle for power. You know? Just stay out of it. You don't want to end up like them. So we're getting a sense that these characters are, which we kind of already probably guessed that they are probably like otherworldly crazy in some ways, but man, the visuals here are so cool. Woof. It's time to get back to work. I'm guessing that's the end of the line. Okay, great stuff. Okay, so we know we have to defeat a scribe and come back here. So the only places we can go to now are Leshy and... But we already defeated Leshy, right? Or do we have to do it again? This is so pretty. Are you kidding me? Guys, this game just became something entirely different than I was ever expecting. I thought the entire game was going to be in the cabin. Oh, the music is beautifully haunting. There's like a feeling of loss and loneliness in it. It's gorgeous. Dang, nabbit. That dang hound got it.
Wait, is this the prospector? No, wait, that's the fisherman?
You think you're getting past? Think again. Not till I get some proof of my girl's alright.
So we have to go find their hound? That's so cool. There's RPG quests. You pried the chest open and found a card pack inside. Wait, no, wait, we can open card packs. Oh my god. Guys, can I do full disclosure here? There was a moment when I had to redo an entire section of the game last time that I was like, I wonder if this game's not for me. You know? I was like, oh man. I wonder if like I'm not gonna like, you know, if I'm gonna like, you know, eventually hate something like this. Because again, I was like worried like that. But again, I got right back into it. And that feeling of like bringing all the pelts there to that battle made it feel so good. It was like, oh, it's all worth it. Oh my god, it's so worth it. That feeling of coming back and be like, yes. And of course, the gameplay's so fun too. But you know what I mean? It was like this feeling of like, am I gonna be able to survive this? Card packs. Card packs. Oh my god, and they're like freaking like old style Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So we got Double Gunner. Double Gunner will strike each opposing space to the left. Good. We got this, which is Mole Man. We know what these ones do. Explode Bot. When Explode Bot dies, the creature opposing it as well as the adjacent friendly creature are dealt damage. Okay. We know these cards, right? So we have more cards added to our deck. This is so fun. Wait. Altered, we can go. Oh my god, we can create our own deck. That means strategy comes to it on more than ever, right? 2-3, it says 2-3. Is this the fisherman?
No. No fish, no pass.
So we have to find fish for him as well, I guess. Wait, Leshy's just here?
Stop shaking. The only thing you have to fear is your own inadequacy. Behold me. I am Leshy, scribe of the beast. We share a desire for you to challenge me. But first, I know what you're thinking. No, this is not my legendary camera. Not the one I used to create the beast cards. This one is a mere replica. You may use it to create photos of the beasts in these woods. My subordinates, the prospector, the angler, and the trapper. They each require a photo before they will consider battling you.
We can battle them guys all because we did in the last game too, but this is gonna be like different, I guess.
Return to me when they are all defeated.
That's so freaking sick. We have to battle 3 and then battle the main event like before, but wait, what? Oh my god, it's like the thing from before, but like different. That's so cool. It's like the same thing, like the kind of thing we had before. Remember like the... So it has to be there. Remember the thing in the cabin, like the puzzle? That has to be there, I guess. That has to be there. How does this work then? How is this gonna work? Oh, we can bring this down. Okay, hold on a second here. Maybe. This is tougher than before. So these all seem to be right. That's correct. That's correct. So what's... So what's the problem here? No, man. I don't know how to do this. And maybe you guys are seeing something very obvious that I'm not seeing. There we go. Okay. The drawer creaked open and you found a oh, another pack. I love this. What do we get? Ooh, salmon. I don't know. Have you ever seen the salmon? We have a rare card, Mantis God, which is cool. Cat. Explode Bot once again. And then Sapphire Mox can't be sacrificed while Sapphire Mox is on the board. It provides a blue gem to its owner. Okay. Cool stuff. Oh, another pack. Awesome. Let's see what else we get. Crockle? Waterborne also when it's Horkle is played, it provides an energy cell to its owner. Bloodhound. When an opposing creature is placed in the opposite to an enemy space, Bloodhound will move to... Okay. Like before. Gem Fiend. If Gem Fiend's owner controls no Mox cards, Gem Fiend perishes. Okay, so there's something called Mox. What is... Who are you? Oh, it's the Trapper?
Wish to trade?
You don't? Perchance of any pulse? No? That's a disappointment, but I also accept foils. Wait, so we can trade cards? Wait, are they packs we had all this time? Oh, we don't have any of these though yet, do we? I don't think so. Man, this is so exciting. This is a freaking like trading card game with a freaking full-on world I can explore in. It's so cool. 1, 8, 7, of course. Wait, what was the thing before? It was 730 or something? 370? Remember the code in the cabin? Was it 370? Or is it 730? I forget the actual code. Or was it 073? What was it? It was 73 something. We have another code here as well. Oh no, it's just the one.
Return to me when my subordinates are defeated. You may wish to start with the prospector.
So he's saying start with the prospector. Okay. So we have to find in the woods pictures of these. So the hound, I guess we have to find for for the fish. We have to find for the. Yeah. Okay. So where are we gonna find those guys? Down here, I guess maybe, or is there a place up to the cabin we can go? Oh. Oh, maybe we can find some fish here. Salmon. Wait. Can we show him this? We have to take a picture somehow with the fish, right? Let's just make sure we're doing everything correct as well. So that's the only place we can get to the. I guess we can get to the center. Is there a place we can go up through the cabin to get to the forest? Because right now these guys are blocking off the rest of it, right? For sure. Doesn't appear to be anywhere else we can go here from here. Great sprites, by the way. I love the way this game looks. It's so cool. Even the lighting up from the lantern on the side of Leshy's face. It's so cool. Okay, so maybe we can go around collecting cards as well, though, right? Might not be a bad idea to like explore some places and get more cards. But let's see what happens here if we got on this. Nothing. Maybe we need like a salesman, a sailor. Okay, so we have to take a picture of a... How do we do that, though? Unless we have it, unless we can show him the hound.
Come to think of it, might have left some of that in the dang cabin.
So we have to get him some food. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's just find some food, I guess. Oh, in here maybe? But we don't have any hint of what the code can be, I guess, right now. Unless it is the code from before. Man, the rumbling of the controller is actually a really interesting touch with this. The food is definitely in here, right? It has to be. Is there any indication of what this could be? 1, 3, 2, 1. The lanterns, maybe? Oh, there we go. You take the stinking pile of meat from the safe. Thank you. Was that the code from before? Oh, it says it there. I thought that said 2, 3. It says it there. Okay. That's fine. Oh, can we take a picture of you? There's the hound. Can we look at our deck, by the way? So, let's see. So, we have no cards in our deck yet. These are the zombie cards we have, which is... No, sorry. Is there any way to look at what they do? After attacking, skeleton perishes. Okay. Can't be sacrificed when the drawer perishes. The creature inside is released inside. Okay. At the end of the owner's turn, the gravedigger generates 1 bone. I get you 1 bone. Definitely putting that in. Is it 3 limits? Oh, there's no limit. Okay, interesting. But I guess, should we follow the Yu-Gi-Oh rule of 3? I guess. Zombie is just a zombie card. Might be useful for just summoning, I guess. But this requires like bones to summon a lot of these guys, right? So I guess like maybe... But it says by 7. No, that's how many we have. So maybe we should take out a few of these. Do we still have squirrels or skeletons gonna... I don't know. Then we have... And it's a great way to create bones as well, right? So I actually think this is like pretty good to have on the... As well, right? Or is it? Frankenstein, which is 2 damage and 2 health. Not amazing. We also have these. When Explodebot dies, the creature opposing it, as well as adjacent fitting creatures, are dealt 10 damage. That's pretty cool. Double Gunner will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. It says 6 on top, though. What does that mean? These are interesting as well, right? Oh, these are different style of cards, and so we would have gotten these cards if we went for... Okay, if Gem Fiend... okay, we don't have enough Gem Fiends. What is that? If Gem Fiend's owner controls no Mox cards, we don't even know what Mox cards are. Can't be sacrificed. Okay. Let's go with some Beast cards that we know as well, right? Like, for sure. So, the Bloodhound's good. I like the Bloodhound. Hawk is pretty sick. Mole Man's pretty sick too. The lack of a sacrificial card is pretty good. Getting rid of damage in there ain't bad. I think putting 2 elk in there as well is not a bad idea. But the sacrifice, to what it costs is crazy. Provides an energy cell to his owner? There's like energy... Oh, they're energy cells? So is the thing where we sacrifice energy cells? This probably isn't going to be an efficient deck whatsoever, to be honest. Just being real with you guys, Mole Man. Another skeleton, maybe? Is that good? Is our deck complete? If I go into alter deck now, is it the same thing there? Yeah, okay. Again, we're going to get more cards as time goes on as well, right? Of course. So I wonder, should we search around for more cards before we do any battles? right? Because now we have proof of like the hound, of course. But let's see if we can like go here and like see if we can get more cards from these areas. This location is so cool. Oh my god. They're just talking to us directly. You're here. Marvelous. I am Grimora, scribe of the dead. Look at the design as well in Grimora up top there and in the sprite too. This is a great environment. So spooky. Until quite recently I was disgraced, though I was returned to my former glory with help of some unlikely friends. If you wish to test your skills against me, you must first prove your wits. You must discern which tomb marks the final resting place of my lovely ghouls. Okay. So we have to like... Okay, what's this? You find a piece of an epitaph? It reads, eaten by a hungry dog. Ah, okay, so... What the hell? What is this? Eaten by a hungry dog. Oh, because we have to find different epitaphs. Okay, and then maybe...
Oh no! Don't look upon me! Do not snarl or sniff, I beg you. If you wish to bellow, please let us get it over with.
We're battling? Oh my god, the new, it's no longer 3D. This is so cool how crazy the game is different now. Right? It opens up in such a crazy cool way. It went from a 3D game in a cabin to a 2D trading card RPG. It's so sick. Marvelous, your first battle. Are you surprised to see me here? But you did select my starter deck. I did. In order to play my cards, you will need to collect bones. You gain a bone when... Why do your eyes glaze over, Marvelous, already understand. My time as an insect was not a total waste. Your time as an insect? So, it costs 6 energy cells, but you don't have any energy cells right now. Let's start with this boy here. And just go for an attack. Skeleton collapses into a pile of bones after he attacks. Oh god. How many bones do we have? We have 1 bone.
That's all it takes to bring out Mr. Gravedigger.
And now we have 0 bones. Oh god. Oh, he might defeat us now, though. Yeah, because if our guy gets destroyed then, if he just attacks us directly, I think it's over. Can we go again, or is that we do it to start from the start?
Does this mean you will try again?
Wait, so it's no longer a freaking, like, roguelike? You just have to keep going? That's so sick, okay.
Please, let this be swift.
Again, my cards probably aren't great, but we're gonna try anyway. I love this UI. Again, I come from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid on the Game Boy, and it was like the most excitable and fun time of my freaking life, yo. Such a good time. I played it religiously on the Game Boy. I was constantly playing that game on the Game Boy. So freaking cool. I don't think we can't not attack, right? We have to attack. We have to do this bone. We gotta get some inner surgery. Yeah, like, and so like seeing the UI like this, getting to go around the map and like duel people is a dream. It's a dream because I've been begging for a game like this for a while. Honestly, it's so cool. They're gonna get to attack directly because there's now, but we can put something in place. It might be a good idea. Like here we go as well. Getting as much bones as possible. There's like a really cool cards here, by the way. We don't have enough for that, but we will have enough for that in a moment. I love the zombie theme stuff. Probably not the best bet. We could summon an elk right now, but I'm wondering if it's a good idea to summon the mantis now and just like get this. We could get like I think we could win. We could summon the elk, but what I'm talking about is direct damage we're about to do here and destroy him as well. So that's a foil we gained. So we can trade that for stuff with the, So that's what they all were this whole time. They were like different foils. Okay.
It's over. You took me out. Now, please. Look away. Turn your eyes to this card pack instead, and you get a card pack for beating someone. Yes, this is freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Stairway to the Destined Duel vibes. I want to make clear, I'm not saying like, oh, look, a copy. I'm saying that like it gives me the vibes of my childhood, guys. And that's such an amazing feeling for me. I love it so much. Not even just my childhood. I played the game like 2 years ago. What am I talking about? I have it on my Steam Deck right now. Look at this card. Pay 2 bones to increase the power. That's so sick. If Mage's Pupil owner controls no Mox cards. What the hell is Mox cards, man? But I love this, man. That's so cool. That's really cool. I am called Sawyer. The millstone marks my grave. Please do not go digging up my bones.
You find a piece of the epitaph. Sawyer Patel, 1702 to 1778. The vibes is just so amazing. The actual colors, the energy of this place is so cool. I love a zombie place. I love a haunted place. You guys know it. Look back on our playthroughs. How many times have I said I love a haunted mansion or a haunted location? We love a good haunted area. So I guess we should create like put more cards into our deck then. Like from the zombie cards. The cards I probably want to take out are probably the electric cards, maybe. Do you think we should take out like Double Gunner? But I think Double Gunner is like actually pretty sick, right? Maybe. Okay, maybe we can't, because who I want to put into the deck is obviously this guy here. Activate, pay 2 bones to increase the power and health of this bone heap by 1. So we could activate this and continually pay more to like make them more powerful each turn if we have more bones. That's a really good idea for a card. Oh, we can do more than 20. Okay, but I don't think we should do that. We should make it little as possible, right? Again, maybe I'm going by Yu-Gi-Oh rules and you guys are gonna be like, no, that's not the way to do it. Let's see. Let's get rid of Double Gunner for now. And then that's fine. We also got, we have a zombie. We have this card, which I wonder if we should do. This can't be sacrificed. When Drawer perishes, the creature inside releases in its place. I kind of want to try this card out too. But then should we get rid of another card too? I keep hitting the mic. Sorry, guys. Maybe we should get, because I wanted maybe to be on theme for a bit anyway. Maybe get rid of the Horkle, since we got rid, yeah, maybe. And then I'll put in instead another one of these cards just to see what it's like anyway. I love this idea though. It's so cool. You sift through the bones and find a card pack inside. Oh, this is so fun. More deathly card packs. And honestly, another rare card. Bunch of rare cards. But it's really good to have these cards because again, we're building up our kind of zombie deck, right? Activate, pay 1 bone to create a skeleton in your hand. Oh. Banshee will strike an opponent directly, even if there is a creature opposing it. Wait, what? Oh, so it's like a flying card. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's put Banshee in. Hell yeah, let's put the Banshee in. Again, I don't know. We have a 21 right now, but I don't know if I should keep it to like a specific Frankenstein. Do you think this is a good card to have? 5 bones to summon? Maybe not. It seems like a lot of bones for 2 damage. I want to add the Banshee for sure. So we might keep the 21 cards right now. Maybe we take away one of the skeletons, but the skeletons are actually really good to have. Like if you have but then maybe you just take away 1. Yeah. And try that out. Like, let's try it out.
Hark! A living slice of lemon approaches, bright and trig as lame. We think ye will squeeze a defeat out of me.
I love the designs. Yeah, this is awesome. This is so cool. So the skeleton's always a good one. The skeleton's are good to play first to get as much bones as possible. This might be useless to have if we can't gain energy, right? We can summon Mole Man right now for defensive capabilities and get a bone out of this too. So, and get another bone here as well. Yeah. Ghost Ship moves to new space. I want Ghost Ship. Give me Ghost Ship. We can summon the Banshee, which can be a good bit of damage for us as well, I guess, if I put it over here, maybe? But it's gonna, then it'll just be destroyed, though, won't it, right away? It's good to have as well. Because they just attack us, it's going to be destroyed as well. But we do get a bone from it as well. We have Elk, which we could summon right now, but I don't know if that's the best option when I feel like, you know, we could destroy the Ghost Ship with this as well. So let's just let them do everything here as well. Even though, like, you know, this like. So the Ghost Ship, when they move, like, seems like they bring skeletons along with. Oh, here we go. Pay 2 bones to increase the power on. Okay. So only adjacent friendly creatures, so we can do that there as well. Oh no, but no. Okay, no, he's moving there. He's moving there. Oh, but now it's gonna destroy. So how do we explode it? How do we explode bot? Did I make a miscalculation? How does one explode bot? Wait, that's when you explode it? Oh, okay, sorry. Great stuff there as well. And that's such a cool ability. I want that. I want the Ghost Ship so badly. That's such a cool ability. So summoning Big Boy here. You just played a card with activated ability. Marvelous. Allow me to explain how it works. Activated by examining it, then pressing its button. But it will only work if you can pay the cost. We can. No, I didn't. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. We might get destroyed now as well from this. By pressing its button. Square? How do we press the button? Triangle? Oh, okay. Body grows stronger. Okay, that's great. That's great, but we can do that over time when we get even more bones. Like, say if we summon the Bone Collector at some point as well. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Aye, we beat the pulp out of me. First I take this. Yeah. So what I love about this so much is that this is taking like something that's already like an interesting concept, right, of the meta stuff. Like we know there's like the idea of someone playing this game on the outside of this as well. Not only that, but you already have like a built-in like fear, I feel like, from like what these scribes can do or like how scary they can be, but then also we're giving these like really whimsical, beautiful things as well. Like going around this like and fighting these creatures has been so fun. The music in the background is so whimsical and mysterious and like really pretty in a very like haunted Halloween way. Going to Leshy's cabin was also very atmospheric. Like they're doing a really good job of creating like, you know, not sacrificing the beautiful atmosphere that we had before with the cabin area, but transferring a different type of that same type of like kind of like mysterious atmosphere while creating a new type of like vibe with this beautiful 2D art and 2D locations. They've done a really good job with this. Please, Ghost Ship. I want the ghost ship so badly. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus will grow into a more Love that. We love that. Tomb Robber. Activate, pay 1 bone to create a skeleton in your hand. That's cool, right? Banshee will strike an opponent. I like the Banshee cards quite a bit. And then we also have Squirrel Ball. At the end of an owner's turn, Squirrel Ball will move into the direction of inscribed on the sigil and drop a squirrel in their space. Okay, definitely want to add the Banshee again. Maybe we, because you bested me, we share your secret. My name's Royal. It's far right tomb. Here's a headpiece. So we're creating these epitaphs and like bring them back to their tombs. Royal Dominaeus, 1589, spring 1632. Now I'm wondering, since there's a thing of like maybe running out of cards, is it good to like actually have more cards than you need? Because I was wondering there for a second, like maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm sure you guys will like let me know as well, but like, because I like, again, I know I'm coming from like Yu-Gi-Oh rules, but I think maybe having less cards so you can actually get to the cards you need is a good idea too. But let's like, I think 22 won't be bad, right? Or 25 won't be bad. For us either, you know? Like it won't kill us to have 24 cards in here. Yeah, we'll try it out. We'll try it out to see how we feel about that as well. I don't know like if it's better to have more or if it's not, but... Oh, sorry, I wanted to talk to you, but... Oh! You found a piece of an epitaph. It reads, brought down by scurvy. Like a pirate. A gust of foul-smelling air billows from the casket. Who's this?
You have no offering.
Oh my god, look at this guy. Oh, okay. Oh, the eerie music. I love this place so much. It's so cool. Oh my god, more of these episodes. So he said the far right one, right? So we have this one here. Do we have any more of these? Brought down by scurvy. And we need the final one there. This is a really fun idea. This is just a really great, like they're tasks that they're given to us, but it's fun to go around and explore this location, right? Here's another one here as well. Does not hold a grudge. For scurvy? Or is it this one? There we go. There's one of them done. But we can pass by here now as well, right? Like I said, name's Royal. Okay, so we just telling his name again. Life didn't give me lemons, so I died. Oh, scurvy. That makes sense. You find a piece of epitaph in the casket, among other things. Hit by a falling piece of ice, among other things. You found a card pack among other giblets and scantlings. I love opening a card pack. Let's see. Give me the ghost ship. Skelemagus. After attacking Skelemagus perishes, also a Skelemagus owner controls no Mox cards. Skelemagus perishes. So they actually do need Mox cards. What the hell is a Mox card? Headless Horseman. Oh, that's so sick as well. 5... Oh, wow. At the end of the owner's head turn, Headless Horseman will move into the direction inscribed in the sigil. And then we have the... This is so sick. This is so sick. These designs. When the walkers die, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. That's going to be so useful for us. So useful. And then Lipa will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. Perfect stuff. I definitely want to add these two for sure. To the deck, right? So, here's the thing. I thought I put 24 in here. Did we just get like an extra card? I'm going to take Explodebot out of here. I'm going to add this big boy. Wait, what happened to the walkers? Oh, it's another set of the zombie cards. I'm going to add the walkers. And then I'm going to take out maybe the cat for now. So I'm going to stick with 25 because I wanted to hit the sweet spot just in case, you know, like in between a lot and... Oh my god, holy aesthetics, Batman. Look at this. You found a piece of epitaph. There was no cure for scurvy. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? We became this... What, this is the mirror of making you stylish? What the hell? Wait... Are we becoming different people every time? What the hell? We're a robot? Why? Why? Is this just wait? Is it letting you change your character design? Is that what it is? If that's the case, then this is mine. Oh, but let's see what others we is that what is that literally just what it is? Like you can get to choose what your character looks like, maybe? That's our original character. Well, that's cool. I like that. This is a great idea. We get to be a little robot. I like this. If this is a cowboy hat, it'd be even cooler. I like this a lot. That's cool too. I think we might go with this. We're a little witch. You know what I mean? That's what we are. That's cool. If that's what it's doing, then that's really cool.
Did someone leave the AC on? Oh, come on, dude. It's freezing in here. Maybe a heated battle will help.
Love a heated battle. Let's go. The battles are so fun, and again, I love the way they change the aesthetics. It is like a Game Boy screen for like a Yu-Gi-Oh screen. And again, I'm not saying it's the exact same. In fact, it's quite different. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh screen would have like a flowing brick wall in the background, but it's so easy to follow. It's so cool, and it's such a crazy change from the original idea of the 3D, right? It's so different. It's so different. Do you have to attack, by the way? I mean, why not? We're going to be wide open, though, for an attack, though, as well. Not that bad, though. Because now, wait, so now we have 2 of these. We can summon our Banshee.
Hey, it's me as well. Banshee time.
Yeah, we're wide open for attacks here. 3 for 3, though. We actually have an advantage for now, but now he's going to get a bit of advantage. Oh, he has this frickin' sight. Give me something nice. Give me something nice. Skeleton. Excuse me. Now he's gonna get 3 down, like 4 damage actually, yeah. And then also, I guess we're close to being able to do what we want to do here, but I want to get that skeleton to destroy my boy here. See what happens. What creature's inside? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Right, so it's a great way to have defense, right? Because if you have if they're destroyed, you're still on the field too, right? So now we have a skeleton on the field also. And now we can also summon this guy. It's so fun. It's so fun. Because they can't attack either. We actually could just win this by not playing anything. You know? But I want to see what comes out of this, to be honest, like. We genuinely can almost win this now. Look at this big boy, Mummy Lord. I love this deck so much. We have an advantage here. Now, because whatever we play now, we can actually do some really cool damage here. Yeah, it's over, I think, as well, actually. But yeah, cool Mummy Lord, man. That's not over, but we're close. Oh, Bone Heap.
It's me, the Bone Heap.
So cool. So cool. I love this so much. I didn't think I could love the game more, become more addicted to the game, but it's so fun.
You won, but now I'm a bit less cold. Take a pack on the house.
Thank you so much, sir. Cool, we got another one of these. We definitely want to put walkers in there as well. They're good. When walker dies, 4 bones are rewarded instead of 1. But here's the thing, the trade-off, is that good? Because while it's a great idea, wouldn't it take like a bit of time to summon the walkers anyway? It shouldn't take that long. And then we also can have like a bit of damage there as well, so we'll get 4 anyway, I guess, but I feel like we're using 4 anyway. Bone Heap, pay 2 bones, increase power. Bone Heap seems to be a good idea to bring into the deck as well. And then also Mummy Lord is pretty cool too, but like only like 8. No, that's actually not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal.
You did beat me, so I guess I gotta fess up. The name's Case.
Casey? I'm from the tombstone of Casey. You found the epitaph, Casey Hobbs, 1970, winter 1992. Wait, Casey? Isn't that the name of the card? Remember? Do you remember the name of the girl on the card? Casey? Possibly. Oh my god. Okay, so in terms of cards, I think yes. This is actually pretty good as well, though. Pay 1, but we should be adding this to our deck as well. I think we're gonna have like a lot of cards on theme here as well, but I think I'm gonna take the moment was good for us. The moment helped out a lot. We don't need these much here. I don't know, man. I feel like you should put more of these cards in here to create multiple skeletons. But then again, aren't we just paying for like to get one skeleton? But then again, it's like damage, I guess. But maybe I don't want that actually. Maybe I don't want that. Is that the Gravedigger? No, maybe I don't want that. Hold on a second here. I actually might take out some of these guys here. But I'll maybe take out. We'll have 3 Gravediggers, and then I might put in another Bone Boy. We could put in another Family Walkers, but I'm not sure about that. Having 2 damage for 5 bones might not be a bad idea for this, so we can put that in as well. You pulled up an epitaph piece. Oh, so we did it. Defibrillator failed, but what's over here? Great, again, great location, great fantastic stuff here. Oh! Who's this?
You wish to trade?
Ah, so we can trade. So we need 5 for a pack, but we can buy individual cards if you want to too. But again, there's no point buying these individual cards. So let's make sure we get like some. Let's get 5 from that as well. This is such a great idea. So we can activate this epitaph now, right? But I wonder if we should wait and go see if we can find more cards and go to different locations and stuff. Or should we do it in parts? I mean, I actually might like doing it all in one go, but like. Maybe we could see how we do by dueling the Prospector. Like, see how it goes, right? It might be a fun idea. I love this. The art style in this game is fantastic.
Well, I'll be darned. That's my girl. I'll let you pass me and into yonder pond. But, dagnabbit, we gotta battle.
I love this idea. Okay, this is a boss, like, right? This is technically like a boss. So he has squirrels and stuff too. I'm gonna put 2 skeletons down. I'm actually gonna, yeah, that's a much better idea to get 2 bones, get a hound in, get this in, and go for it. Start off just to get a Gravedigger can dig up a bone. Squirrely Squirrel can come in. Get as much bones as possible. Blood and leads over to block. Fine by me. We can summon the not yet, right? Not yet would be a good idea. Actually, maybe it might be a good idea, right? Well, no, because next turn we can get more bones out of it. Yeah, way more bones out of it. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. We can summon the sarcophagus, which would give us the Bone Lord, but we can actually get the same amount. No, we can't. Not the exact same amount, but yeah. Because the Bone Lord would be 3 after sarcophagus. We have this we can activate as well, which is nice to have. It's going to be nice to have. Having the Gravediggers on the field is actually a really good idea. And just getting constant. Did we do it? Was that the Roblox oof sound?
Fair's fair, you be like a dog. Take this. Some say these cards are better than gold.
You received a beastly card pack. What's this? Gourmage. Activate. Pay 2 bones to increase the power of... and held the Gourmage by 1. Okay. So it's the same thing as like before with the other card, which I actually like. Mantis God. Thank you so much. But now we can go to the pond if you want to as well, right?
The way to yonder pond is clear.
I cannot get over how beautiful the aesthetics of this world is. Like, again, even like the way they do lighting here. The old kind of like dingy cabin with the beautiful, like I said, kind of like lonely music in the background. It's so gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous idea. Oh, whoa. Is that how we catch? That's how we take a picture of the fish? Place the photo of the No, we're using a photo as bait to catch a fish. And then we take the picture. That's so cool. Look at this pond as well. This art style is gorgeous. You need to help getting free, or do you want to? Okay, you can keep doing that. That's your life. It's your life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. Yeah, great characters as always too.
Fish. Fresh fish good. Still must be.
Love this so much. And the aesthetics change depending on where we are, of course, as well. Usually starting off with 2 skeletons is great, but we do it while we can right now. Get a skeleton out of that too. Yeah, we might be in trouble with this as well. Starting off with 2 skeletons usually helps us out so much. We could do the mantis. First of all, yes. We could do the mantis but I think we wait. Because yeah, we can take the hit to make the play right now. 13 bones for this, by the way, Headless Horseman. It's so sick. I think we do not take the hit because we will die. We could summon the Hound right now, actually, but we're going to do the same amount of damage anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to get some bones for it too. Yes. This is quite worrying. We could lose here. We definitely could lose here. We can't summon you. We don't have enough to sacrifice yet. We could definitely lose here unless we get something really good now. That is legitimately better than I feel like we could have hoped for in this. Like, legitimately. And I think I want to stay on the field here with the Hound. To try and, like, yeah. See, as best we can here. We can catch up with it, like, you know, as much as possible. Please give me a good card here. Skeleton's actually perfect for this. But I'm not sure which is the best place to put them in here. Because now they're going to get destroyed anyway. Well, bringing up to 11 damage will help us out, but I think actually, like... putting him here... So they can't get the full... And you see this, you see how much we have left. He's on the side there. We see how much we have left there. This actually would be a good idea to play. But we can play, and I think we should play it right now. So we can hold them off. You see here, like, we have, like, 3 more hits, it seems, maybe. It's a good thing just to hold off for just a bit of a turn here. So we can create something here. I think we might have lost this. But it's okay. We can go for it again. We're 1 away from losing this. We have lost this. Wait. Oh. We can just destroy cards? Okay, I didn't even realize that. Okay. That changes everything. But that's 5 damage done to us as well. So we're going back and forth here with 5 damage. We need something pretty good to get to draw here. Yes. We don't have any bones though. We're like countering a little bit here. And actually we're going to counter once again. We're going to have the advantage here a little bit. A tiny bit. Give me something nice. Skeleton is perfect. 6 damage. Perfect stuff here. We have this. And we have this guy just as like a means of defense. We have him to put him here as well as a means of defense. And we have it. Yep, that was awesome. Love that. And we can buy a pack. I thought that was the oof sound from Roblox.
You beat, you pass. First, take.
Another card pack. Okay, cool again. We know these cards as well, which is really cool. And we also have like some more Gravedigger cards as well. Really, really fun stuff. Oh, gorgeous stuff here. We're going to end the video here, though, and we're going to come back in the next one and kind of figure out what we want to do. Not what we want to do, what we're going to be doing next. We're just going around, like, you know, doing these battles, which are absolutely incredible. They're so fun.
Me, work continue. Find fish for Leshy.
So that's your job, is finding fish for Leshy? And what about Mr. Prospector over here?
Dom, pretty picture.
Yep. This was, So, this went from a feeling of, this is great, this is superb, I'm having such a good time with this, the aesthetics are so beautiful, and then the game opens up in such a different way than I never expected with this kind of a RPG world of battling these different guys. And the reason why I think it's amazing is that, like, changing genres but keeping kind of like the spirit of the same genre that you already have, which is like deck building, kind of like card based stuff, but like changing the genre to more of like an RPG feel to it is like, it's such a risk, right? Especially when like, you know, you've been playing the game and then you get to play like this style and like all of a sudden you're like in a different idea, right? Because if you watched part 1 and part 2 of a playthrough of, say, for example, of Inscryption, and you wanted to play the game for yourself, then you go off, you buy the game, you play it, and then you get to this new experience where it's like, oh my god, this game isn't just this 3D game. Not just, I mean, by the way, I say just, I was totally happy if the game was just like, oh, we're trapped in this cabin. I thought it was such a great concept anyway. But then it opens up in this whole new way. And again, I'm not sure, I think, you know, when people talk about this game, they love this game. So like, there's no doubt about it that people probably love this, but for me, I love it. I love it so much. I love the idea of like, you know, keeping the card-based stuff alive while switching genres ever so slightly to a kind of like more RPG-centered thing. And like I said, it reminds me of like the Yu-Gi-Oh games I played as a kid, going around to different locations, battling people, collecting cards. The music here is great. Building decks, like it's all the things like really like excites me about this stuff as well. I'm not the best at it, but I love playing these games. I love like playing deck builders in terms of like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like again, I will say this, like Yu-Gi-Oh and the Pokemon TCG game are the only deck building games I've ever played, really. So it's not like I have experience with deck building games. These are like the only like deck building games I've ever played. Expanding this whole idea into, as I said, this aesthetically beautiful RPG is such a great idea. And what we get, as I said in this video, we get the mysterious and kind of like what's going on energy of like, you know, the inquisitive and kind of dark energy that was happening already in the original part. But instead of it feeling like completely oppressive in a way, this part of the game feels quite whimsical and magical, and it feels kind of like very pretty in a way too, in its own dark way, while still keeping like a lot of aesthetics alive for individual areas. For example, you go to the area, we've only been to 2 areas, of course, but when we went to the area of I always forget the names, but the bone area, it has a very like Halloween camp kind of vibe of like, you know, a Cartoon Network Halloween special. It's really, really nice in that way. You go up to the cabin up top here, and again, we talk about the wooden, dingy cabin with the warm light shining through there. You go inside, and there's like a few lanterns lit upon Leshy's face, illuminating him only like we get to see him clearly, but like you can see the light shining on his face so beautifully. Get to see like, you know, the fisherman at the side, sitting on the bridge in such a casual way, and then of course the prospector looking for his dog. Like the visuals of this are so gorgeous in their own way. And here's the thing. There's a chance in this game, by the way, right, that like if they already changed aesthetics once, is there a chance they could do it? Possibly, right? There's a chance they could do it again, right? There totally is. But I'm not going to sit here being like, I wonder what the next aesthetic, if they're going to change, it's going to be, right? I'm more like love coming along for the ride, right? And the reason I think like, oh, maybe they could change aesthetic again is because they've already done it once, right? They've already done it once. It's just a really gorgeous like 2D art style, coupled with the music that makes it like, as I said, the lonely but like beautiful music that around Leshy's cabin, and like the very kind of like, you know, spooky and kind of like haunted like Disney kind of Cartoon Network special music in the bone area. It's like a really, really fantastic aesthetic. And even other RPG elements, like for example, like find these items, then you can duel me, right? Beat my minions and then you can fight me next. That's such a like classic RPG style thing, a way of doing things. And even like, you know, the guy who's building the bridge, he's like, hey, you're going to have it done. We're going to build the bridge. It's going to be finished by the time you beat one of the other guys. The reason why that's so fun as well is because, again, we know that's what's going to happen. We know that when we, as RPG fans, when we see a broken down bridge, what's the first thing we think? We think, we have to like wait a bit for it to be built. That's going to change over time, right? And that's the whole point. And he just says it straight out. Yeah, like, you know, you just have to beat somebody. And I think like in other games that might just be like, it's funny. Like Undertale does the type of humor where it's like, you know, kind of very fourth wall breaking in some ways too, right? And that's like the typical style here. But I think the fourth wall breaking in this game is also like different aesthetically, because it's less about being like, hey, you're in, like Undertale's like you're in on the joke and it's lovely. And it's like we're having such a good time with all the humor and stuff like that as well, right? And it's very fun. I feel like with this game, it's like still being very like playful, but it almost feels like you're not in on the joke, right? Even though we get the joke, it feels like our character isn't really like, you know, in control of like everything all the time. Does that make sense? Where it's like, yeah, like Undertale feels like the whimsical fourth wall breaking is like, hey, aren't we all in the joke? Me, you, and everybody. Where this, it kind of feels like it's like they're making a joke and you just happen to be here, right? And it feels like maybe we have, I don't know, maybe you guys get what I'm saying. It does feel like we have like less of there's less of a welcoming nature to this world, but that doesn't make it any more less welcoming in terms of aesthetics. We want to explore this place, we want to look around this place, but there is definitely like, and the reason compared to Undertale, someone's gonna be like, oh, Calvin comparing Undertale to another indie game, blah blah blah. I'm not saying it to be like, oh, they're the same. I'm saying in terms of like my experience. I can only compare my experience, and I don't play like indie games all the time. And the other one that 2D game we play a lot of was Undertale, right? And that's not me saying like they're the same. They're not the same. I mean, in fact, I'm saying they're different in what they do. But I just like, you know, using that point of comparison, like for what I love as well, in that way too. Right now, I said the last one, like, you know, the theories I had was either like we are like trapped inside of a game, or it's a thing where we're playing as the actual YouTuber who's playing the game. There's one or the other. But it is like this really spooky idea because and that's always in the back of my mind, while we're having fun with this beautiful world, and this is what I'm saying about like how it feels like we have less control sometimes. We're building our deck, we're having a great time, there's a very freeing feeling to go around this world right now, but there's always in the back of my mind of like, what is this game doing? What is the mystery behind this game? Why did you obtain this game for the forest? Why did someone want him to find this game? Why what is happening with these different people like Casey and Reginald? Like what was that story about? That has to be something real with it as well, right? There's something about this that feels very, as I said, it's a fourth wall breaking game, but it doesn't feel like we're all in on the joke. You know what I mean? It feels like the game understands the joke while we're just kind of like, yeah, you know? And I think it's kind of a really interesting feeling, like anxiety wise and a way to build up the story. Because again, the game isn't like making us feel horrible the whole way through or like anxiety filled the whole way through. What they're doing is they're giving us a beautiful 2D world here to explore, which holds us over and doesn't make us feel too paranoid, because as we're exploring this place, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's so fun. Talking to the characters is great. It's like a pure RPG. But every once in a while it creeps into the back of my mind of like, but what does this all mean? You know? Why? The question of why, you know? And we know it's like to replace the scribe and become a new scribe. That's the story of this game. But I'm talking about like the whole overall idea of like finding it. Maybe it's like the player becomes like, is trying to become a scribe. Maybe it's like a thing where like, I don't know, like there's something going on here that's very real and connected to the real world as well. And I love that it's making me feel that way, where I'm like, I'm having the time of my life, but also, why? You know? Why? Talk about, like, again, we talk about the transition from 3D to 2D. Like, again, this is obviously like a game that is like that was played on the same floppy disk, right? So my thoughts on this really is, again, I love the aesthetic changes and like the idea of like changing from 3D to 2D. But it also is one of those things where, like, obviously, like, the first part we played of this in 3D was, like, as we said, way more terrifying, right? It was way scarier. It was way more, like, nerve-wracking, and it felt more dangerous even because, again, it was, like, it was a roguelike. We could die. We were continually dying. And it makes me think in a way that, obviously, this floppy disk that we're playing on, because again, this is kind of like a very meta style of way of doing things. This floppy disk that we're playing on has like the multiple styles somehow on this one floppy disk, the 3D and the 2D. But for some reason, the 3D world that we were in feels very sinister, whilst the 2D world we're in feels very kind of like more traditional RPG. There still is elements where it's like, what are we doing here? What is happening? But it feels very more traditional RPG. So I do think that like is maybe, I would definitely love to have like a notion of like maybe why in the 3D one, it felt like my life was endangered every second. Maybe it's because it is a roguelike. And not only that, but Leshy even seems scarier and more terrifying. And now it feels like this world feels magical and whimsical. And again, there is like a bit of a haunting vibe to it as well, of course, but like it's beautiful. And I think what they've done really well with that is because it's technically, it seems it's all on the same floppy disk, right? Because again, we saw him playing the game with Leshy as well. It brings up the notion of like, because they did the 3D sinister part first, where it felt really scary and terrifying. Now when we play the 2D part, there is an underlying feeling of like, will we get to that feeling again? You know what I mean? Will we get to a feeling of like, oh my God, this is terrifying again. Oh my God, I'm scared again. And I think setting it up in that way, whereas you could probably do a thing where you did 2D first and 3D second. And then what you have then is this vibe of like, oh God, my beautiful world that I had is like gone. And like, I'm in this terrifying place, right? But instead they did 3D into 2D, which means we had this really dark and sinister world, terrifying with Leshy, getting frights, getting on nerves, seeing the different cards like Casey and all this stuff as well, Reginald. And then when you get into the 2D world, it's like, oh my God, beautiful, gorgeous, vibrant, amazing, stunning. And as I said, like this underlying feeling all the time of just like, this game was sinister. This game was terrifying. I know Leshy was way more aggressive as well, you know? So even like though we're having like a good time talking to Leshy and talking to all these characters, we know at one point Leshy was impersonating each of these characters, scaring our butts off, you know, intentionally so, taking pictures of people and like what appeared to be like, you know, crafting them to cards in some ways. And I do like the way that they've done that kind of like change where it's like 3D to 2D means that like now instead of having a beautiful world that turns to mush, we have a terrifying world that turns to beauty and whimsy. And it almost, you know what it almost feels like? It almost feels like, you know, getting away from the killer in the movie, right? But there's always a feeling of like, is something going to happen? You know, I have, again, as I'm playing this, I'm having the time of my life. I want to make that clear. 90.9% of this 2D version of the game, I've just been like, oh, this is beautiful. It's amazing. I'm having such a good time. I've been having such a great time. But there's like 1% always in the back of my mind of just like, this game was really dark and sinister and icky and you know, oppressive. It had all those feelings to it. And I think it's a masterclass in the way of like to make you feeling anxious. Because now I'm feeling like, you know, will we get to that point again? Will we feel that way again? Is this whimsical feeling going to last forever? You know what I mean? There's all those feelings in it too. But it's hard not to just enjoy this world. Because again, as I said, the world is beautiful. I love looking at this map is really cool too. Collecting cards is such a fun thing to do. Building your deck is such a fun, exciting thing to do as well. I love building decks and like, you know, creating strategies. And then while we're not doing much strategy, I'm just going like, oh, this might be better for this. But then later on, maybe we can do like combos and stuff like that as well. If I'm good at that or something, who knows? But it's all done in like a really fantastic way. You know, exploring places, talking to different characters, getting to like hear funny quips from them and things that they're saying. Seeing the different bosses that we get to fight. And again, even like RPG wise, you know, as you said, you know, battling different guys to battle the boss is a really fun thing too. The card sellers, the opening of packs is so satisfying and fun. Getting to add to your deck and like, oh, like it's like this feeling of like, oh, what card are we going to get next? Because again, I came from the Yu-Gi-Oh world, as I said, and that's always been like a really great joy, is like opening up a pack, buying a pack of cards and just opening up a pack. It can be like a good dopamine hit, like you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds weird, like people like gambling, but I don't think it's, and my friend always said this before as well, because I remember like, someone tried to compare me playing, you know, using Yu-Gi-Oh cards to buying loot boxes. And here's the thing, I want to make that clear. You want to buy a loot box, that's your prerogative, right? But the way I always say it is that, like, you know, when you open up a pack, those are your physical cards. And yes, if you're a big collector who wants to sell them on, it's probably like becomes a very like addictive thing. But for me, it's just like open a pack. Oh, that's pretty artwork. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's nice. And in this game, I get to do that too, where it's like I'm opening a pack, being like, oh, what am I going to get? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I can use that. Or it's a really great feeling as well. Really fantastic feeling. Yeah, I love the aesthetics of the 2D world. I think it's honestly really, really cool so far. We don't really have like much in the way of like what's past the story beyond us. Like maybe it seems that we're going to be like, you know, maybe taking over for the scribes. I've gotten the zombie deck, which I love using so far. It's been so fun using the bone elements and stuff like that too. And in the next episode, we can actually battle maybe the prospector. Not the prospector, sorry, Leshy if you want to, and actually check out the other area up in the forest area too. And I feel like we also could battle the zombie lady as well. But all of it is... Wait. Hold on. No, I thought they looked like the stink bug. I was like, oh, maybe they're the stink bug, you know? Maybe. Yeah, but guys, if you want to see these videos here, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1, which is the lowest tier on YouTube members and Patreon. If you want to see your name go by in the text credits, it's €10. And if you want to hear your name be read out as a shout out every single video, that is the €15 tier. I want to say thank you so much to my patrons of the highest tier, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuld, Anusta, The Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Heike Sparian, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and at the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco and Musanagi. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.